show your presentation on the screen?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. So, very good morning, everyone. Today's presentation topic is sales promotion, which is presented by me, Divya Soni, and Nitesh. So, coming to the next slide, that is flow of presentation. The portion which I am going to explain is meaning and definition, objectives, advantages, disadvantages, and Mitesh is going to explain sales promotion tool. So coming to the next slide, that is meaning. Sale promotion consists of all promotional activities other than advertising. Yeah, it is. It promotes the product or it promotes the company. It is totally different from advertisement, personal selling, and publicity. The marketer use the tools, methods, or techniques which are different from advertisement, personal selling, and publicity. And why we use sale promotion? We want to encourage buyers to make immediate purchase of a product or boost its sales. It means when we give them the discount or rebate or free samples or buy one get one scheme, they the result will be the immediate purchase of the product. Whenever the customer sees the advertisement or a discount on the product, they will purchase the product. That will definitely increase our sale. Coming to the next slide, that is a definition which is given by Roger A. Strong. That is sale promotion as short-term incentive to encourage purchase or sale of product or services. It means sale promotion are only for a short period only. The company cannot give the sale for all over the year. It is only for short period. We can say that only for few weeks or 10 to 15 days. Like you can see the on the Amazon give you the sale only for 2 or 3 days or for a week. So it is only for short-term incentives, and the company give you the heavy sales on that period. And it is used to encourage purchase or sale of product or services. It means the company want to increase the sale or sale of product or services. That's why they use the sale promotion techniques are used by a company. The next slide is objective of the sale promotion. First one is stimulate demand. It means stimulate means to increase the demand. The company increase the demand of the product by giving them the discount or the free sample or the buy one get one scheme. The existing customer is using the product, but the new customer also attract to that product and will purchase those product by giving them by seeing the advertisement or the buy one get one scheme like. So it stimulates demand. Next one is builds goodwill. Yeah, it will definitely create a reputation in the market. If suppose if the product have a higher price and the customer cannot afford it at that price, and if you give them the discount, the customer will purchase those products. So it will create the reputation and it will build the goodwill. Third one is the educates the customer. The primary objective of the sales promotion is to educate the consumer. If each and every person is using your product and it is if each and every person is using your product, they can afford it. Yeah, it will definitely educates the consumer that why your product is different from that product. What health benefit they get, what skin benefit they get when they use their product, and they value the product is offering you the value for money. So it educates the consumer. Next one is stabilizes sales. Sale is always stable, but there is some situation when the sale is going to decline or sale is in a depression period. So the company can use the sale promotion technique to increase their sale. Like you can see in this corona pandemic, many of the companies are going to are decrease in sale or declining period. So they can use some sale promotion strategy to increase their sale, like buy one get one scheme or giving them some discount. Next one is to maintain the relationship. Yeah, it maintains the relationship with the customer. If your product has a good quality, then the customer, if he have purchased once, then he will definitely purchase again and again. Whenever he visit to the shopkeeper or retailer, he will demand for your product and he becomes loyal to your product. We can say that brand loyalty. And next one is facilitates marketing control. Facilitates marketing control. It means it helps in controlling the market. Means suppose the product of the price we can say that is 1,000 rupees. The customer is not able to purchase it. and if you give them a discount on the product like 800 rupees, so they will purchase it on that price. So you can assume that the customers are not able to afford it and that price, so you can reduce that price of the product, because our main motto is to increase the sale. So you can it helps you to marketing control. Next one is advantages of the sales promotion. First one is increases effectiveness of advertising and salesmanship. It helps in increasing the advertising and salesmanship. It helps in advertising when the customer sees the advertisement of like buy one get one free, or the some discount on the product, he will go to the market and the immediate purchase of the product. So it helps in advertising. It is effective for advertising. And next one is a salesmanship. Salesman person go to the door to door home to sell a product. So when you give them the discount, it is easier for the sale. It is easy for the salesman to sell the product easily. Next is increases sales volume. Yeah, when you give them the discount, or when you give them the scheme like buy one get one, it will definitely increase the sales volume, or that will result in the increases profit or revenue. Next, to meet the challenges of competition, it is there are so much competition in the market. So to survive in the market, you must use some sales promotion strategy to survive in the market. There is a word like cutthroat competition. That is, it is difficult to survive. So you can use some sales promotion strategy to survive in the market. Next one is entry new market. Suppose your product is deliver only on your localized area, so you can enter into the new market by giving them the free samples, or by advertising. So it helps you to in entry into the new market. Next one is increases profit. When you give them the sales promotion strategy, use the sales promotion strategy like giving them the offers, it will help you to increase the sales, that will result into the increases profit. Next is improve standard of living. When the product is high and you give them a discount, the customer will purchase it. So it improves the standard of living of the customer also. Next, helps in introduction of new product. Suppose your product is new and you want to enter into the new market, so you can give them the free sample, and it will create it will help you to increase your sale, help in introduction of new product. Next is support intermediaries. Intermediaries are the wholesaler and the retailer. When you give them the discount, it will also be beneficial for the retailer or the wholesaler to sell this product. It will also benefit for him. Next is increases goodwill. When you give them the discount or the buy one get one scheme, that will customer will also it will create your fame or the reputation in the market. Now advantages is over, and coming to the disadvantages. First one is the short term. Uh, Sale is only for a short term period. You cannot give the sale all over the year. The sale is only for 2 or 3 times in a year. And if you give the sale promotion all over the year, what the company profit will get? So it is the disadvantages is it is only for short term period. And next one is the merchandising support from dealer is doubtful. In many cases, the dealer do not cooperate in providing the merchandising support, nor do they pass on any benefit to consumer. Merchandising means try to sell the product through advertisement. Next is quality image may become tarnished. When you give them the offer like buy one get one free, the customer will think about that why they're offering like this type of a scheme, because the quality is reduced. If the promotion in a product category have been rare, the promotion could have a negative effect about its quality image. So it quality image may become tarnished. Next is hidden costs. There are like some hidden costs in sales promotion effort. Many costs like management, sales force time, effort do not consider in the direct cost. This cost reduce the actual benefit. Next is decrease in brand loyalty. Regular customer may have some doubt about quality consider due to excessive sale promotion. When you give them the offer, the loyal customer will think about why they are giving them the discount on it because the quality is so good. And then next one is the price sensitivity. Um, Sale promotion can persuade user to expect a lower price in the future and potentially damage quality. When you give them the discount, the customer will think about that the when you give them the when you reduce the price of the product, that quality is low. So my portion is over. Now Mitesh is going to explain the sale promotion tool. This is the next slide. Mitesh?
Hello. Yes, yes, next slide. Hello. Audible?
Uh, yeah, you are audible.
So, good afternoon, everyone. And I am Mitesh. First of all, I would like to thank Judith ma'am for providing us this opportunity and to present my views on the tools and techniques of sales promotion. And also, I want to thank Divya for that wonderful introduction. And so, after this presentation, you will be acquired and gained uh, the knowledge of tools and techniques. How do company actually increase their sales, being a new in a market, and if you want to be an entrepreneur or maybe your job requires to, let's say, increase the company sales, so you will be equipped with all the knowledge. And so stay tuned with me, and Q&A session will be held at the end of this presentation. Okay, so without wasting a time, let's straight jump into this. Okay, so first of all, there are two types of sales promotion. The first one is consumer sales promotion, and the second one is trade sales promotion. So okay, so we will first let's discuss what is consumer sales promotion. So here, whenever we try to study about consumer sales promotion, it is about interaction of retailers and consumers. Remember this part: interaction of retailers, relationship between retailers and consumers. The retailers applied these techniques to attract the end consumer and or the end consumer. Okay, so next slide.
Yeah.
So these are the techniques of consumer sales promotion. The first one is free sample. So in this free sample, what company do is they distribute free sample of their product. Usually this technique is employed when the product is a new entrant in the market. Okay, no one has even heard about it or even used that particular product. Nobody has information about it. So, okay, so you can apply this technique uh, in that phase. So here the best thing is that do it is that distribute free samples. Okay, the samples, the size of the sample is very much small. Okay, you have seen maybe sachets of conditioners. Okay, so it is being distributed and it has to be relating to the original product. Let's say the original product is of green color and the sample size, the sample you have produced is of orange color. So it will be of no use. It will be a wastage of resources and the wastage of technique. Okay, so it should be relating in terms of smell, taste, and appearance. Okay, maybe the size is small, that's okay. Okay, because you are providing it of free of cost. So it is obvious that the product you are dealing or producing, there are already 10 existing, maybe 10 plus competitors in the market that already dealing in this product. Okay, so uh, with a big brand name, with a reputation. Okay, so because there are already so much consumers, why competition, why would they buy your product? Because here customers is irresistant, and if you offer the particular product at even a same price or even a less quality, okay, the selling chances of a particular product is very, very, very less because consumer is irresistant. Let's say a consumer maybe attached with a product, let's say Dove shampoo for from 5 years, and today you come with a product, sir, please use my product. So he will become, he won't use it because there maybe he thought that this is a new product and maybe the health issues. Okay, because you are not reputed and being known brand. Okay, so how, so why he will use it? Okay, so but if you distribute it in free, eventually they will be aware of the product. Example, the Geo, what Jio has done. Mukesh Ambani, India's richest person to world fourth richest person. So eventually he rolled Jio Sims, Jio Internet. for free for 7 months. Okay, and in matter of 170 days, he got hundred and millions of customers. This is the power of free sample. Okay, and today you know what Mukesh Ambani has actually achieved. Okay, the second thing is Nestle. What Nestle did. If you relate this incident with yourself, na, please hit yes in the chat box. Uh, and if you relate the same incident in your schools. Okay, so what Nestle did was, previously in my school time, Nestle distributed free Maggie to every school children. Okay, that was the time that was very new Maggie. Okay, and people don't know about what this Maggie. So after 2 3 taste of and servings, I got actually connected with the product, because I was actually used to it. Okay, and I was the buyer, sorry, user group, and the buyer group was my parents. Okay, so I would come home, and I would tell my parents to please get me this product in the weekends, or maybe I want Maggie in my tiffin box. Okay, so this is how the strategy is being used and implemented in Maggie. So if you relate this incident with yourself, that you have also experienced this kind of thing, then please put yes that I can relate this incident in the chat box. Okay, in the comment box. So the next thing is contest. Okay, next slide, please. Excellent, Talib. Excellent. Okay, so the next technique is contest. In the malls, you may have seen companies do organized contest, example, scooters of bikes, scooty, O1 TV, etc. Quiz contest, kids contest. Okay, so people who win may get lucky draw, or let's say some coupons, cashbacks, gift, even heavy discounts on the particular product they're selling. Okay, and even you may win a trip to foreign, let's say Paris or maybe Malaysia. So okay, so basically contest is done to create a buzz about the contest. Okay, and ultimately the product you are selling. Okay, so basically the buzz is been created for that particular brand or product. Okay, so the third technique next, Divya. So the third technique is rebate. Rebate means to reduce price. Okay, remember, rebate and discount are two different concepts. Rebate is used for clearing the excess stocks. Okay, and discount is offered to promote sales. Okay, so the main aim of rebate is to clear excess stock. Maybe you have seen 20% off, 20%, 10% off, even 40% off. So rebate is used to clear excess stock. Maybe the with the emergence of new technology, or the product may be outdated, or let's say change in consumer taste and preference. Okay, so here the rebate technique is employed to clear of excess stock. Next slide, please. Okay, so the fourth one is discount coupon. Today these are very trending. Okay, coupon is given, then it has to be redeemed. Let's say in Paytm you may have seen, in Ola cabs, okay, in Uber. Okay, and it has to be redeemed with a specific time frame. Let's say today you got a coupon and you come after 5 years that, sir, I want to redeem my coupon. So this is not possible. Okay, it has to be redeemed within a certain specific time limit. Okay, so if you purchase from a particular e-commerce website beyond the fixed amount, then you receive a promo code and it has to be redeemed. Let's say a consumer went to, let's say, Reliance Trends. Okay, so he made a budget of 1,000 rupees, but he came to knowledge that the coupons are being offered of, let's say, 500 rupees, 800 rupees even. Okay, so but you have to purchase goods of over a 3,000, then only coupon is offered. Okay, so for the greed of that coupon, he will push off his limits, and ultimately the sales, which has been limited to 1,000 rupees, will increase to 3,000, three times extra. Okay, so this is the power of discount coupon. And cashback is also a part of discount coupon. Next, Divya, next. Okay, so trade fairs and exhibitions. You may have seen trade fairs, yes, and maybe book fairs, shoe fairs, or maybe even kind of trading fair. Okay, so what happens is, there a platform has been given to retailers or dealers to showcase the product. Okay, with a specific price, everything for a price. Okay, it's not for free. Maybe let's say 35,000 rent for 3 days. In Vyapar Mela, you may have seen recently in Bhilai has been organized. Okay, So there was rent of 30 to 35,000 for particular stalls. Okay. Uh, so maybe you have seen artists, okay, art exhibitions. Okay. So and the consumers who may just want to roam or maybe hang out, maybe they find some kind of knowledgeable products or technical products, or maybe things they some kind of like it, they will purchase from that trade fair. So this is very good technique to attract consumers by retailers. Okay, example, you have seen CG electrical trade show there has been in near Raipur. And the Saras Mela is also organized. Some of my MBA batchmates have also visited that Mela. Okay, this is all about trade fair and exhibition. Next slide. Okay, this is premium. Okay, what is premium? A premium is a free product offered with a product. Okay, example, toothpaste with a toothbrush, shampoo with a conditioner. Sorry, conditioner with a shampoo. Okay, milkshaker with Nescafe, mug with Bonvita. Yes, you may have seen in the previous era. Okay, toothbrush with 500 grams of toothpaste. Buy one get one free. Buy two get two free. So here, you may see the slide, the KFC. Yeah, it's very delicious. So okay, so here a normal product is offered free to attract consumers, and who doesn't love free things, right? Uh, so this is what premium is all about. Next slide, please. The seventh technique is quantity gifts. What is quantity gift? Here, whatever you are purchasing, the quantity of the product is increased. Let's say 20% increase, 10% free. Okay, this is very attractive. This is majorly done in FMCG industry. Example, you may have seen a 10% increase in chocolates, 20% extra in kurkure, chips, lays, etc. Actually, the increased quantity is very, very, very less, but it looks very appealing, very attracting at the same time. The size of the packet also gets increased. Okay, but it's a very, very good technique to promote the sales. So this is all quantity gifts is all about. Next slide, please. Product demonstration. What is product demonstration? All you have seen when you visit malls, you may have seen the window dressing. The statues wore the clothes. Okay, you may have seen. So window dressing system is adopted in malls. So there will be doors made of glass. Okay, you can see inside the shop without even entering it. Okay, so this is done for onlookers who may see the product and get attracted, may visit, or some kind of salesperson is already demonstrating a product in the shop to some existing consumers, and so you may also take that knowledge. Okay, and if you like the product, indeed you will purchase it. Okay, so this is very good thing for sales promotion. Previously what happened is na, uh, you may have seen retail shops. If you want to buy a particular product, you may have to enter the shop. Okay, but not in today era, not in tradition, not in modern era. The you can see inside the shop without even entering it. Okay, and it's very appealing and also helpful for increasing the sales. Okay, this is what product demonstration is. The next slide, please. Warranty and guarantee. You may have seen, you heard or seen maybe about warranty guarantee. This is very good service in which you have been provided warranty and guarantee. This means you have been assured by the retailer that, sir, if any problem occurs, we are here, sir. Don't need to worry. You just take this product to your home and we will fix it in no time, or even replace it if any part gets damaged, or maybe let's say 6 months free servicing. Okay, and it will be repaired free of cost by us. Maybe let's say, let's take an example here. Let's say there are two brands, brand A, brand B. Brand A offers 10 years of warranty guarantee in their product. Let's say washing machine, TV, fridge, etc. Okay, ACs. But brand B here offers only 3 years of warranty and guarantee. So ultimately, consumer will purchase from brand A because he thinks that brand A has total trust in their product. So why should I prefer brand B? And this is may I choose brand A? He will choose brand A. Okay. So the main thing is warranty and guarantee is for building the trust between consumers and sellers. So this is all about warranty and guarantee. Okay. Next slide. So here the techniques of this. consumer sales promotion ends. Okay, so now we will straight jump into dealers trade sales promotion. What is dealer sales promotion? Dealer sales promotion is the dealings with, is the trade promotion techniques applied in B2B business. B2B business means business to business. Okay, so this technique is employed by dealers, manufacturers to attract retailers and to build stock pressure. Remember this term, stock pressure. What is stock pressure? Stock pressure is used to block out competition, as the retailers who purchase the product in bulk, okay, for some incentives, for some discount. Okay, so what he will try to do, he will try to sell off first uh, the product which he has purchased in bulk. Okay, uh, and he will purchase less from the manufacturer's competition. So eventually what happened is, in a market there will be a product of a particular brand, and eventually the competition will be thrown out of the market. Okay, so the techniques of, let's discuss techniques of dealer sales promotion. Next slide, please. So the first technique is contest. Manufacturer arranges contest between retailers. Example, you may have seen uh, uh, 1 month in which retailers purchase, top three retailers which purchase the maximum products will be offered a trip to Paris, Malaysia, or maybe free gifts, free phones, free fridge, TV, washing machine. Okay, so if you purchase the gifts, so if you purchase, then the gifts will be allotted, or let's say tour. Okay, so here what the retailers get attracts and purchase specific product of only a one particular company, as they are offering gifts and tours. So why would he purchase from another brand? Because a brand is a manufacturer is already offering free gifts and tours, so eventually he will purchase from that particular company. So this is what contest is all about. Next slide, please. Allowances. Many times manufacturer provide allowances means kharcha. Yeah, you may have kharcha to retailers for promoting their product. Okay, you have to provide incentives, then only retailer will put more effort in convincing the consumers. So because there is, you see, there is manufacturer, uh, retailer and a consumer. In between there is a retailer. Okay, so to attract retailers, he must have to provide some kind of incentives. Okay, to provide more effort in convincing the customers. So it is very important for manufacturers in today era, where the internet is booming. Okay, to keep retailers very happy and to build a uh, loyal relation. Okay, so here are kinds of types of allowances. Let's say the first one is purchase allowances. Manufacturer says to retailers, if you have purchased more, or let's say in more frequency, or maybe you become our regular customer, sir, then we will give you heavy discount, or whatever the traveling charges is bond or incurred by you is will be our sole responsibility to bond by us. Okay, we will pay for your traveling charges, but with the condition, sir, that you have to just be loyal with us and regular purchaser of our product. This is the condition in which we will give the allowances. The title is purchase allowances. Okay, so the next type of allowances which manufacturer gives to retailers is advertising allowances. If any retailers is advertising for manufacturer, that is using hoardings, logos, or let's say kind of banner, so retailers can charge money for that purpose. Okay, so ultimately manufacturer has to provide some kind of incentives, maybe in the form of money, or money to advertise a particular product. You example, let's say Vivo and Oppo. You may have seen the sales people wearing the mascots of Vivo and Oppo. Maybe you have seen the inflated costumes, and they often do rallies. Okay, you may have seen big number of hoardings. Every mobile shop above, you will see a Vivo or Oppo branding. Okay, so this is all borne by the manufacturer. Okay, to promote sales. And the third one is market research allowances. Okay, so if a manufacturer wants that retailers collect a particular feedback or data, for that also retailers can charge money. Because why would a retailer would show interest, okay, for a particular product? He also has sells also has to also has many products to sell with a great margin. Okay, so why would he put effort to sell of a particular brand only? Okay, so so here the data is collected, and as you know, data is very important in today era. Eventually data is the new oil. It is relating to the connecting to the new oil. Okay, so the data which may be collected by retailers is the feedback regarding the quality, price, or maybe usability, or maybe satisfaction level of consumers, that if the product is, if the consumer is satisfied or not. Okay, so all these things are very important information and will be taken by retailers for manufacturers, but with the price, everything for a price. Okay, so here this is all about allowances. Next slide, please. QPS, this is very famous in FMCG sectors. Okay, QPS, quantity purchase schemes. In here, we offer a fixed time period to retailers. Okay, in that fixed time period, only the retailers have to make a particular amount of sales. Example, if you purchase, let's say, 1,000 units within a specific time frame, we will offer you 3% discount. Okay, 3% discount is very big in B2B business, because here the transaction goes above maybe 1 lakh, 2 lakh, maybe in 5 lakh, maybe even 10 lakh. Okay, so 3% is very big discount. Okay, a total of purchase of 100 units can be made of different bills by uh, retailers, but within a specific time limit. Let's say in a month you have to purchase 1,000 units, then only we offer you uh, discount. Okay, bills can be different. Let's say you purchase 500 units in the first week, let's say 300 units in the second week, and the rest of the units in the last end week. Okay, but the total units should be purchased in a particular specific time frame. Okay, then only discount will be offered. Quantity purchase scheme, this is QPS. Okay, next slide, please. The fourth one is training program. Okay, so here what the big manufacturers and does is they supply the product, okay, to retailers, but also send the trainers to explain the functionality of product. Or maybe the retailers uh, can be trained in the organization also. Okay, because maybe the product is kind of very technical. Okay, maybe the product is of heavy industry use. Okay, heavy industry use, maybe there is some kind of technical functionality which the consumer would not understand if not demonstrated by a particular retailer or salesperson. Okay, because company wants that their product must be sold in the best and proper way. Okay, making sense? So this is what training program is all about. Next slide, please. This is push money. Okay, if the above mentioned, what I mentioned, techniques doesn't work, then eventually you need to pay. Okay, pay means bribe. Okay, some amount of money to retail. Let's say, sir, I am giving you 5,000 or 10,000 to promote my product and put more effort. Okay, as my company is new, sir, and my product is also new, and if the customer also doesn't want to buy my product, sir, then also offer them free samples or convince them to at least try it for once. Retailers will tell all these things to the targeted customer, and the customer who is willing to pay and who has desire to buy this particular product. Okay, so this is what push money is all about. Okay, here the product is pushed, okay, through some kind of incentives, maybe in form of money. Next slide, please. This is the last technique in the trade promotion. Okay, display payout. Okay, you may see in the slides Nutella, Bonvita. You may have seen when you visit DMart, malls. Okay, uh, so it means to increase companies' product visibility, they may hire a particular window or maybe a shelf space, cash counter for these retailers gets a particular amount, maybe in the form of rent. Okay, maybe let's say manufacturer hires a particular window and it cost him around 600 rupees per month. Okay, two windows for, let's say, 300 rupees per month. So this is what display payout is. So this is all about trade promotion techniques at dealers level. Okay, this is so here I end our presentation here, and I hope you all understood what I said to you or explained to you. So thank you for bearing with us, and thank you so much.
Any doubt? You may ask doubts. It was a very good presentation, Mitesh and Divya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good effort, good effort. Now, any doubt? Anybody? Doubts जो है इनके slides के जो भी है, you can ask. Mitesh, ask for doubt. Divya, ask for
Yes, ma'am.
doubt.
Kindly open the mic, or you can write it in the chat box. Use the chat box.
See, Rishabh Rathi has written over there. Difference between
Okay,
rebate
difference
and
between rebate and discount. Rebate is for clearing the excess stocks. Excess stock means the stock which is left out in the dead stock. We used to say, na, dead, this is dead stock in the go down. Okay, so to clear that dead stock, the rebate is used. Maybe we say, let's sell this product in low price. But discount, you may have heard of trade discount. Trade discount is used for promoting the sales, not for clearing the excess stock. Okay, this is the difference between rebate and discount. Any more questions or queries?